Keep your lips moisturized, ladies. I'm going to start off with my brows, filling in my eyebrows. Next, after you fill in your eyebrows, then you want to brush your brows in place and kind of blend in the brown pencil with the spoolie. So that's what I'm going to do here. And you want to go in the direction of your eyebrow hairs to make it as natural as possible. I'm going to do that with my next eyebrow as well. The concealer that I'm going to use around my eyebrows is the Maybelline, the Fit Me, and this is in color 30. So I use this to clean up my brows. I use it to hide the blemishes in my face, or the acne scars, should I say. And also whenever I decide to conceal under my eyes for a highlight, which I don't pretty much do that too often anymore, but yeah, I use this, and I use it straight out of its container. So I just clean up around the brows. And you want to put a thin layer of the concealer. Once you do that, I blend it out with my finger. I don't use a brush. For that kind of sculpted, really clean look, where it's kind of looking boxed in, sort of, is what people call it. But you would also put the concealer here in between your eyebrows. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm kind of known for doing that. I don't usually do that just for an everyday type eyebrow. Especially if I'm not like going out or doing anything, if I'm just sitting around the house. So I'm going to do my other eyebrow and then I'll come back. So now that I've done that, these dark acne scars, because I have a habit of popping pimples and picking my face, I'm going to put my concealer and just lightly pat until it kind of fades it out before I put on my foundation. So this is, yes, I look crazy, but the wonders that concealer can do, God bless whoever created it. So when I'm done blotting all this in how I would like it, and I mean, it's up to you if you want to go over it a second time if it's not covering enough for you, but this is just a little trick that I use so that I can kind of have an even tone and a flawless face when I put on my foundation. So now that I've gotten that out the way, my next step after I do that, before I'm going to put on any foundation, I'm going to use Milk and Magnesia and a brush, and I'm going to lightly put a very thin layer in my T-zone area. I get extremely oily even without makeup. I can just be sitting there and my face will oil up and it'll look like I'm sweating. This trick, which I've seen many other women do it on YouTube, works wonders. Like, I have not had an issue since I started using this. I used to have to carry these with me all the time when I would wear foundation, and these work great as well. It sucks out the oil without removing your makeup, and your makeup basically looks right back matte like you just freshly put it on. But why have to go through that and have to, you know, throw little tissues everywhere when you can just do this under your makeup? And I mean, going out to clubs, you know, sweated, dancing, hot atmosphere. As soon as I hit outside and my face dries back up, it's right back matte. It looks just as fresh as it did when I put it on. So basically all I do is I grab a brush, and in all the areas where I know I'm going to be sweating, I apply it. or not sweating, but where I get oily. And when I don't wear makeup, I have to wash my face, you know, 2 to 3 times a day because my face is just so oily. Oily only in my T-zone area, and everywhere else it's dry, so whatever. So I'm going to let that dry completely before I put on my foundation. And another thing, when you're putting on the Milk Magnesia, if it's in areas like kind of close in here where you've patted your concealer to cover your acne scars, just put it on lightly so you don't start mixing it in and, you know, moving that around. So you don't have to redo it, you know. Why take extra steps if you don't have to? So once it dries, it's going to get white. Don't worry, once you put on your foundation, you're not going to be able to see it, which is a cool thing. And when this completely dries, I'll be back to show you what kind of foundation that I use and what I use to apply it. So what I've been using for a while now is the Maybelline Fit Me, and this is my first bottle ever using the matte and poreless, and I like it. It does a great job, just like the regular does. And I'm a color 355 coconut. So I use this, and instead of using a brush, I use one of these. I don't use a kabuki or anything. I just use these that you can get from Walmart or any local drugstore. And I just put a little here on my palm, and I just continue to dab and dab in until I am at the coverage that I'm comfortable with. So I'll be back to show you that. Another thing, ladies, always make sure you're getting in on that hairline. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. Just makeup when you wash your face and everything. Make sure you get in that area good. I mean, because you want your makeup to look as natural as possible, especially if it's just your, you know, little everyday look type of thing. I just kind of flick my wrist with it in there so it'll look so I use this mineral loose powder in dark, and I used to go to Marino cosmetology school, and I didn't finish, but it came in our makeup kit, and it works pretty good. So I'm just gonna set my foundation. Anytime you wear liquid foundation, you definitely want to set it with a powder. You don't want your makeup to start moving and you looking a hot ass oily makeup mess. So I put a little here in this top, and I'm gonna use this brush. It's from a brush set that I purchased off Amazon a few years back. And I just go in like this. All over my face where I applied my foundation. I always want to get in the neck area too, because that's also a dead giveaway, make you look like you got a mask on. So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to use this Jordana brand, and it is called 2 Bronze or Bronze 2. It's a blush powder. and I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna go today. My look is gonna be I'm gonna call it my brown sugar look. So I'm not big on contouring, so I don't contour. I haven't highlighted under my eyes or on my face period in a while. I don't know if I just got lazy or I don't go many places where I feel like wearing makeup. It's just kind of depends on how I feel type thing, I guess. So I mean, it all just depends on what you feel like doing, I guess. So, with that being said, I'm going to use this NYC liquid liner. And y'all excuse my ashy hands, I just got out the shower and flat ironing my hair. And this thing, oh, I love it. So I'm gonna line my eyelid, and I'm gonna apply some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be back. So before I apply my lashes, I'm not sure what brand they are, but I'm pretty sure I bought them from CVS or Walmart. And they are number 33. And I'm gonna apply these with just some hair glue. And after that, I will show you what I'm gonna put on my lips, and I'll be right back. Before I go on to my lips, my lashes are on. I also use this e.l.f. makeup mist and set, and I'm running low. It's like $3 at Target. Use that to also set your makeup. So for my lips, I'm gonna line them. Excuse the makeup on my hand with this brown liner. Then I'm gonna apply this loose powder shadow in the middle for my brown look, for my brown lipstick. So this is my little little glam look for my sitting around the house look, I guess. But this is with the eyeshadow that I used here in the middle from after I lined it. And I can't see a name on it. But this is it. I don't feel like it's too much. Something you can definitely wear to, do whatever. Go run errands, go have lunch with your girlfriends or with your guy or whatever the case may be. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, give any tips or tricks that you may have, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.